Hello everyone, welcome back to where we left off before. So I promised before that I'll show you how you can annotate the result of keyword in context display in Excel. If you see here, this is the last session where I stopped the previous tutorial on generating keyword in context in COCA, and I've copy and paste export this keyword in context display into Excel. And now I will talk a bit about what do I mean by annotating data in Excel. So we know we have this keyword in context, the occurrence of the target word in its surrounding context, and in annotating a keyword in context display, we have certain aspects, certain analytical aspect or variable that we are trying to inspect from the data. So technically, keyword in context display is still a raw material for you. It doesn't say anything yet until you analyze it. And it's just materials, the data from which you analyze something linguistically. And let's say you want to start with analyzing the part of speech, okay, part of speech of one word following start. So this part of speech following start is a variable, yeah, an aspect of analysis, and this aspect needs to have its own column, where the cell of this column will be filled by in this case types of the part of speech. Yeah, what does the part of speech for word that follow start in this line? So you type in that type, okay, and yeah, it's different variable that you analyze, either part of speech and inflectional form of start. They need to have their own column, because part of speech is different aspect from the inflectional form of the keyword, in this case start. Yeah, I will illustrate this mechanism by using one example, the part of speech example, and we need to work through all of this line by line. All right, so the example is inspired by this section from Crawford and So my book, Doing Corpus Linguistics. We will show you how to annotate the part of speech of one word following start. And I'll also show you how we can create a quantitative summary, yeah, summarize the frequency of each of the post types in Excel using pivot table. Now let's go to the Excel sheet where we have copy and paste the result here. Next to this right context, okay, you need to type in the variable aspect that we analyze, in this case part of speech of one word to the right. Okay, post underscore r1 means part of speech of one word to the right of the node, to the right of the keyword. And well, I've also said that we have lost all of the color coding for the part of speech after we have exported this into Excel. But I've also mentioned that you can keep the last keyword in context that you search, that you have open. Just leave it open, and you can go back and refer to what is this part of speech in this line. Yeah, but there are some words such as on, and what else, it's to, infinitive, that do not have specific color. If you go to this help, yeah, the color coding help page, there is no specific label for the, I think this one is gray, yeah, no specific part of speech label for these words. And in that case, you need to find out yourself for what kind of part of speech it is by referring to a grammar book, English grammar book, and you can use that information to annotate. Okay, right, now we go back to Excel. Yeah, you can flip through, go back and forth from Excel to your web browser to COCA, and you can just start typing. For instance, here is determiner, yeah, or you can type in article for a, yeah, article is a kind of determiner. This is also determiner. Go down again, determiner. This again is, I think, adverb, yeah, it's in orange. Yes, adverb. Okay, adverb, determiner. Keep doing that until you get to the last line here. Okay, so you need to fill out all of these cells in this post R1 column. So this will be punctuation. Let's type in punctuation, and yeah, I've prepared something that has been done for you. So I fill out all of these cells in post R1 column, and now this is just one step of the analysis that we have done. Yeah, there is no number yet, no summary regarding how many times does, for instance, preposition word occurs after start, how many times does to infinitive occur after start. Okay, in order to get that summary information, we can go to this, go up in the ribbon here. There is a data, yeah, next to tools and next to Windows there is data. Click on data, and there is summarize with pivot table option. Okay, click on that, and Excel will highlight all of the columns that you have filled out. See this lines, yeah, green line, and after this you just need to click OK, and you will be directed to a new sheet where you can, you know, build up the frequency summary of the data. So if you go to the right, there is pivot table fields. In the field name, you see these are all the column labels of our keyword in context display, including the column name of the variable that we analyze, namely part of speech of one word following start. We want to find the summary information of this column, so we can click on this, and you see it is counted into 100. Yeah, it has a value of 100 because all of these cells in this column has been filled out. Yeah, 100 lines. Okay, now after you click on this, you need to drag this. Okay, click and drag into the rows field here, into the rows. Leave it there, and you will get this frequency table of the part of speech forward following the keyword start. And let me zoom in. Okay, here we go. Now you can sort this. Okay, this is sorted alphabetically by the types of the part of speech. You can also sort by the frequency. You need to go and click on here in the value, right click there, and you have sort, sort largest to smallest, sort that, and you have this decreasing sorting, yeah, from the highest frequency to the lowest frequency. And well, technically you can just group this low frequency part of speech into others, yeah, other part of speech, but well, this is just an example. Okay, so this is one variable summary of the data, and you can explore further. For instance, you want to know how are the part of speech distributed across genre. In order to do that, you can click on this genre field name, click on that, and you need to drag that to the columns, and you need to see you have these two count of genre. You need to remove this, right click and remove the genre, and you have this yeah, it's like count how many times does verb occur in blog, how many times does verb occur in fiction, and so on and so forth. Okay, yeah, I think that's it. Simple way to explore um, frequency data to generate summary of frequency for certain variable that we analyze in Excel. Okay, I think that's it, and I hope to see you soon in class. Bye bye.